Okay, it shows we're live now, but let me get the link for you. Yay, I got it. Alrighty, let me send the link and we can shoot. Yeah, it's live now, so I'm sending the link to you. Can you hear me? All right, I'm sending the link on WhatsApp.
Yeah, just hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I want you just give me the name on Facebook. Let me click it instead.
Okay.
Directly on Facebook.
All right, I'll send it, but I already sent the link.
Yeah. I mean, I'm using a different telephone.
Yeah, all right.
I don't want to obstruct this one now.
Okay, great. It's Topo Spaces. I sent it on WhatsApp. So TOPOH SPACES.
Okay. I got it on YouTube, but I'm checking it now on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, we can do Facebook. Most of the interactions, they usually come from Facebook, like comments and the rest. So then YouTube is just there as backup most times. Yeah. You got it? You got the Facebook one? Okay. Yeah. Anyway, we often use this first minute to warm up and share. So it's fine. When a couple of people join, then we can start chatting business. Okay. You got it? Got it?
Yes, I'm already sharing already.
Okay, let me share it from this end.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm already watching it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, great. Me too, I'm sharing from my end. Oops, it says live video ended. Why? I think we have a lot of network problems. All right. Yeah. So I got it shared to from my end. So I think we can start. Although I see a lot of problems, it looks like the network has like certain issues, but we can manage, I guess. Alrighty. So, Pancho, we're live. First of all, it's
Yes.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
can
So
see you.
yeah. So
I can
thank
hear you.
you. Yeah. Thank you for doing this. There's been a lot of hassles for us to get here today, but finally you're here. So
Yes.
yeah, so like I told you before, this space we try to uncover the rough work that folk like you do. You're doing a lot of things, but people normally don't see it. They only see the results. So we try to uncover the rough work. So for a start, I want to thank you for showing up, and please tell us about yourself.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me. Um, anyway, my name's Cyprian Ngoman Tayo, and they call me Siwa International Old Pancho. I'm a farmer. I'm a businessman, international businessman. I'm an actor, comedian, and also I sing music. And I'm a philanthropist, the founder and CEO of a non-governmental organization called Prisoners Support, which I have been doing a lot of work for humanity, which right now, I have a campaign that is going on. That's the fight against drug abuse and violence in secondary and high schools in Cameroon and Africa, which I've been doing some tremendous job in that particular sector. And yes, I'm a family man with a wife and children,
Oh wow,
and I'm based in Boya. Yeah,
mashallah.
yeah.
That's fascinating. I mean, from the summary, I don't even know where to start. Like when I hear words like humanity, what comes to mind is things like planes and trains. There's things like communication, Zoom. So a lot of us who often minimize the impact of like what you do, fighting against drug abuse, and then even dealing with prisoners. So can you tell us why you went into that sector to go and engineer change to help people like break addictions or find a good time within prison walls?
Yeah, first of all, I am somebody whom I was naturally born a giver. I like to share what I have.
Recording in progress.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to share what I have. I was born like that. And one person who I have been, I've been so, I've been so eager to to serve God in some way,
Okay.
because my father was a Roman Catholic Church catechist.
Oh wow.
So I came from this huge Christian home, a Catholic Christian home. And as I'm growing up, I started following this um, modern churches of today, these fire churches. So I cannot be a prince at 25, right up to 31, and all the stuff that says I was in prison and you visited me. Hospital, you visited me. I was, you know, homeless directly to Jesus Christ. That's when I I choose to depart of prisons because um, we all know that I can assure you that 80 to 85% people who are in the prisons um, are innocent. When I say innocent, they are innocent spiritually and physically.
Okay.
Yeah. So um, getting the knowledge that many people go to prisons maybe because of one or two, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said engaging in facilitating the release of prisoners, try to, build them psychologically while they are serving their prison term, and also try to, you know, provide them, like the minor ones, provide them some education.
Yeah.
Come out from prison, they should still be people in the society,
Yeah.
and also after they are out from prisons, we try to, rehabilitate them, try to rebuild their psychology before giving them out to the public.
Yeah,
You
I see.
understand?
Yeah.
Because after all my studies from prison, it comes to I come to understand that um, almost 90% of prisoners who have been in prison for more than 1 year
Yeah.
go back to prison for the same crime after maybe 1 2 weeks of liberty.
Yeah, right.
You
True.
see,
Yeah.
so I decided to be working on that. And from that to that, I come now also to realize that 90% of them,
Yeah.
like peer pressure,
Mm-hmm.
like drugs, some one kind of influence, societal influence, all those things. So that's why I came up with this program of the sensitization of against drug abuse and violence in schools, peer pressure, all those things. So that's
Yeah,
why I
right.
came up with this program so we can go to schools. We can go to schools, meet these youths, and try to, counsel them, make them see reasons of not to fall on the trap of peer pressure, those societal pressure things, all those things. You
Yeah.
understand? And
Mm-hmm.
by the grace of God, the first event that I hosted since I came up with this particular campaign,
Mm-hmm.
which is a project that has been written by me. It's right there. And
Okay.
first of all, my organization is a legal and registered organization by the government of Cameroon.
Okay.
So I operate the under the immatriculation from the government of Cameroon. So
Yeah.
my first campaign that I did with artists like TZ Panchak was there.
Yeah.
Asaba was there.
Mm-hmm.
We have Cameroon actress like Soli Egbe was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Movie maker like Billy Bob was there. So many of them, even the regional delegate of arts and culture, Madame Grace Ewan, she
Oh
was
wow.
there, and the principal to all of them were there.
Okay.
So we recorded some very huge progress because out of that meeting, we were able to sort out about 28 students who were we were addicted in one thing or another, you know,
Yeah.
and due to you know parental guidance, we cannot be in communication with them like on telephone and all those things. They are parent who wants to always protect their, all those stuff. But by the grace of God, we are working with them and we are making sure we take them out of this addiction because I myself have come to realize that these youngsters, they need us.
Yeah. Right.
They need us. They don't need us to run away from them, but they need us to be friendly with them so that we tell them and show them the things they don't know.
Yeah.
And
Right. True.
trust me, we are really working in a very good progress, big progress for that.
Mashallah. Thanks a lot for that breakdown. The Like you said, the recidivism rate is like 90%. That's really high, and it looks like you're not targeting only the folk while they're in prison, but you also try to re-establish them into society so they don't fall back on old habits. So it's still some kind of addiction.
Exactly.
Some of them are almost addicted to prison, so they have to go back. You see
Yes,
what I
yes,
mean?
yes, yes. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, yeah, because my NGO is about protecting youth
Yeah.
from crimes that would take them to prisons. So that's
Hmm.
why I do this campaign outside, and by the grace of God, the future is coming. It's coming, and that's why I keep praying that some other people who are humanitarian, who have the feelings
Yeah.
of serving humanity
Hmm.
and rescuing youth can see this program, and they can engage by sponsoring us to carry on this campaign.
Yeah.
It's not a profitable campaign. It's a non-profitable campaign.
Lady, because even when I am Muslim, and when you study the stories of Noah, when he was building the ark, they used to live to thousands of years of age. So it took Noah
Yeah,
like 100 years to build the ark. He's
true.
building the ark, and people are laughing at him. So when he starts preaching, they're like, "Oh, now are you a poet?" When he starts building the ark, they're like, "Oh, now are you a carpenter?" So
That's it.
yeah, I think you are seeing the light that you see while embarking on such journeys.
Um, Number one, the way I'm handling the pressure is my belief,
Okay.
my faith, the faith I have. And when you are convinced that God is with you, you don't fear anything.